Hey everyone. As you may or may not know, I have long been a fan of MythBusters. Watch it all the time, whenever it's on. In fact, just got done watching most of the Mega Marathon over Christmas break. And despite the sort of divisive fan and critic opinions, I actually heavily enjoyed MythBusters The Search and the inaugural season of winners John Lung and Brian Loudon. If their run is still continuing, the network seems kind of low-key about it. But however that goes, I wish those two well in their scientific explorations, individually and as a duo. But anyway, I'm here to talk about the series premiere of the next continuation of this franchise, MythBusters Jr. Probably bound to be more popular with highly devoted fans, starting with it being hosted by Adam Savage himself. He's back, sort of leading the charge on a new generation of MythBusters. All quite young, ranging from, I think, ages 12 to 15. And I didn't exactly follow production news about this, so I'm guessing the team members were chosen from a more straightforward casting process instead of a competition show like John and Brian. And where folks like Jamie and whatnot, it seems like overall they still appreciate science communication and things like that, but pretty contently left the myth-busting life behind, which is okay. Anyway, this series premiere actually started off with the Six tackling a duct tape special. The two myths of whether duct tape can be used for a functional life-saving parachute and a functioning, well-handling car tire. Of course, I won't note the results, the conclusions. But overall, my opinion of this episode and where it appears to lead into this new series, I highly enjoyed it. Of course, having Adam back, who is basically the face of MythBusters, is great to see. He's still very enthusiastic, very energetic, funny, serious when he needs to be. And of course, there's this new dynamic of him being kind of a mentor and even parental figure to these 6 team members. They have their own histories of, building, experimenting, inventing. So of course they aren't coming into this completely blind. they already have a lot of experience and good base of knowledge on certain things. But of course, it's still quite a learning curve to tackle interesting ideas like this. And of course, for a big television show, one kind of reminder that these aren't exactly stars yet is that their pieces to camera can be a bit awkward at times, but can't really blame them. Even if they've done things like home movies, internet vlogs, competition videos, it's still not quite this context. Also, just to note the format for these myths just a little, and it might be like this going forward. Each myth has a specific team of 3, and then of course Adam and the crew overseeing their progress. So it looks like they'll be able to juggle and sort of interconnect their skill sets, work off of each other in interesting ways. Again, this, like mentor protege kind of dynamic is really interesting to see in serious and joyful ways. I mean, at least for this one, it's much more of the expected dynamic of Adam being quite the authority figure, helping instruct and direct these kids. There's even a quite endearing part in which he actually provides driving lessons to one of them during the tire tests, driving tests. But as shown in previews for future episodes, they'll likely show some of the reverse. The kids being kind of the voices of reason against Adam's moments of immaturity. For instance, in firsthand demonstrating how sticky a bug glue trap can be, I guess, maybe for his own curiosity, maybe just for television, puts it up to his famously hairy face. And the kids are worried about him doing that. So yeah, I guess that's basically a decent rundown of the episode. Although also, we do get nice revisits to familiar locations in MythBusters past, like the Alameda Runway and other settings around the San Francisco area. And of course, the voiceover narration is still provided by Robert Lee, so his enthusiasm, his delivery is still another nice element of familiarity while adapting to this new format, new cast. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing where this series goes. They're all very intelligent, talented, excited kids working under the tutelage of an adult who very much has those same qualities. So check it out if you're a fan. And I'll see you later, folks.